It always turns off the subtitles. I don't remember how loud this game doesn't get. I remember it being really quiet. Anyways. I also remember Nico being here. This one. Took me a whole week to get through this puzzle.
Operating the device reversed the direction of the energy flow.
Forgot how badly this controls.
Okay, Nico. Ready? 3, 2, 1, now!
We did it. We're our team.
You know, on our day, we're pretty damn good, Nico.
Unbeatable, George.
I don't have to press any buttons though. Hey, Nico.
Hey, Nico.
I have the Runaway theme song just like super trapped in my head.
God, this is getting serious.
We're gonna have to move fast, or this whole place will come down.
Run away and do it on your own. Run away while you can. Try to show.
I can feel the power, George.
We must be close now.
I can feel
Through
the
there,
power.
you think?
Yep. Nico, I want you to know, if anything happens to me,
Yes.
you can have my Tintin collection.
Thanks, George. I'm so touched.
I thought he was gonna do it. He didn't. Wait. Wait, did I save? Probably. Alright.
It just wouldn't budge. Touching it doesn't work. Sure feels good, though. The panel has a slight recess. See the lightning symbol? The panel needs some sort of key.
What about the guy we found?
Mr. Spiky?
Maybe he came better prepared than us.
The guy we found? Oh my god. I hope this takes me like right to the guy. Whoa.
God damn it! That was close. No way was I going to put my hands in there. No way was I doing that. There wasn't a reason to try that. That wasn't such a good idea.
Wait. No, the other one. Oh my god, George. The other one.
Phew, that was close.
No, no, go back. White noise for under $40. Yours today.
Oh, this is making my stomach turn. There's a cloth with some kind of emblem on it. Wait, there's something inside it.
Who's he yelling at?
There was nothing else on the guy.
Wait.
Not this time. I carefully unwrapped the cloth. It was a scarf embroidered with a coat of arms. Wrapped inside the scarf was a metal plate. It was decorated with a lightning symbol.
Oh, really?
Not this time.
Not this time. Air purifier. Hmm. Hello, everyone. That I haven't said hello to.
Touching it doesn't work. Sure feels good, though. I think it worked.
Ah, what the heck?
Touching it doesn't work. Sure feels good, though. The plate was still warm. I wasn't gonna do that. Touching it doesn't work. Sure feels good, though. I think it worked. There wasn't a reason to try that. The plate seems to fit, but then it just pops out. The plate was still warm. There wasn't a reason to try that.
Why not?
That wasn't quite right.
What?
Not this time. I'd found the metal plate on the corpse. It had a lightning symbol embossed on it. My friend Nico...
Boss.
So, got any ideas what to do next?
We need to get through that door over there, George.
No.
Mhm.
You're kidding me.
There must be something around here to help us get inside.
I needed to put the plate back in the recess first. I think it worked. Well, I can't hold the plate and get through the door at the same time. Nico?
Yes, George?
Was I supposed to fail 3 times on purpose?
Hey, Nico, take this scarf. You can use it to hold the metal plate over
Oh.
that panel.
And what will you do?
I'll go through the door and check it out.
There you go, George. Hurry!
It was amazing.
Ooh.
Just like the power site back in Paris.
Ooh. I'll take the...
There was
That
a
wasn't
column
very
of energy.
realistic.
And there, again, a stone held in its beam. I wondered if this was also a key like the Omega Stone.
What happened?
It was like Paris, but without the bloodshed.
Yeah?
I got another
Mhm.
stone. Guess what? It's got a symbol. An alpha.
No way.
Stop right there, Stobart. And you.
Well, Nico, if it isn't your co-star from that little show in Paris.
Still giving us some performance, I see.
Maybe she's stalking you.
Shut up, both of you. And give me the key.
The key? Oh, I'm terrible with keys. You'll have to remind me. Which key was that again?
Don't play games, Stobart. I know you've got it. You stole it from the safe.
Oh, the Key of Solomon.
Why didn't you say?
Give it to me.
We'd love to.
But
We don't actually have the key here with us. We left it back home.
So, you haven't got it.
no.
That is a shame. A big shame.
Yep.
Big shame.
Feel sorry you've had to come all this way for nothing.
Mhm.
Oh, it's not a wasted journey.
Oh, good.
I was going to kill you anyway.
She also have an apartment? Yeah, right here.
Come on, George. Let's get out
She's
of
over
here.
in that room right there. Oh god. Oh, I am dead. I was thinking I had to climb up there. I was very wrong. An evil
George.
apartment.
Let's
Yeah,
get
right
out
over
of here.
there.
That was close.
You can say that again. Come on, George. We have to move fast.
Oh, we're dead. Wait, I wonder, what did I do
Come
wrong?
on, George. Let's get out of here.
That was close.
You can say that again. Come on, George. We have to move fast.
Was I too slow? I was definitely hitting the wrong button. Probably. Shot again. Shot through the heart.
Come on, George. Let's get out of here.
Oh, that is way hecking the wrong way. It's holding down left.
That was close.
You can say that again. Come on, George. We have to move fast.
Oh, apparently we do have to move fast. Like really fast.
Harry, let's go.
Where to?
Grand Central. Where the hell do you think?
Just get us out of here.
Grand Central.
Anyway, now you're back, George. I'd appreciate a little business advice. I'm thinking of making a career change again. Get out of the taxi lock and into something a little more, well, with a...
And the look on your face when the spike shot
Back in
out.
Nico's apartment.
See what happens when you leave Andre on his own for 5 minutes?
Nico, I'm sorry,
What happened
Andre,
here?
What happened?
some guys, they turned the place over.
But why?
They wanted the key of Solomon. We said we didn't have it.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, it's just a couple of scratches, Andre. He'll get over it. But where's Bruno?
They took him.
And you let them?
Now listen here, Georges. I passed out.
Chickened out, more like.
What's he doing here?
When I came round, he was just here. He's been on the phone ever since.
Who is he, anyway?
He's a pig, that's who he is. A cretin. An idiot. A smooth-faced, wooden-headed...
Ah, the cop who locked you up. I have to hand it to him. He must have guts.
And just what does that mean?
So, tell us about the fellas who beat you up, Andre.
One of them was a
Angry
real
Nico.
gorilla. Flap, I think they called him.
Oh.
Cesaro's men. You've got a nerve.
That is one of the requirements of the job, mademoiselle.
I should kick you out.
If you wish.
2 days you kept me in the cells.
So I'm told.
You mean you didn't know?
I was reassigned to another case.
So, why are you here now?
Mademoiselle Collard's file was stolen from my desk. I thought she might be in danger.
So, whoever did this has a contact in the police.
More than one. You remember the red sports car, mademoiselle? All information regarding it has suddenly become classified.
Cesaro has powerful friends then.
Cesaro?
He's, a powerful man.
A recluse.
A cult leader. I wrote an article about him once. He seems to have it in for me.
He certainly has influential contacts. A man answering the description of your Monsieur Ostwald was slipped through customs at the airport just hours ago. Even though he was clearly drugged, officials were told to turn a blind eye.
Where were they headed?
They boarded a flight to Prague.
What on earth would Cesaro be doing in
Ooh,
Eastern
we're going to
Europe?
Prague.
It is clear there is some kind of conspiracy. Not just in my department, but across the whole force. Perhaps the whole country. If mademoiselle will permit, I would like to offer my assistance. That is very kind of you, Inspector. No, it is not kindness. It is my duty.
Maybe you can check out your databases for Cesaro. Location, history, stuff like that?
Very well. I shall get onto it right away.
This guy is me at work. Okay. I'll do whatever. Alright, fine.
Why didn't you tell him what's really going on?
And create more suspicion for ourselves? I don't think so.
This way, he thinks he's helping. What now?
What if it's those thugs?
I don't think they'd knock, Andre.
It's what's her face.
Beatrice.
I'm not surprised.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I hope you don't mind. I got your address. I need to talk.
Of course. Come in.
Who's this gorgeous creature, Georges?
Who dug her up, you mean?
What?
Oh, nothing. You've never met her?
Never had the pleasure.
Let me introduce you. This is Georges, and this is Andre.
Very
What?
pleased to meet you.
Her eyes are up there,
George
Andre.
is American.
Wow. Roswell.
Oh, what the heck?
Julie,
I'm inside of
Ramon
George's
Lewis.
face.
You got it. 3
I'm
of our greatest
George.
hits.
This is Beatrice. She's Vernon's, She was a friend of Vernon.
Have you any more news? Do you know who?
He was killed by a woman called Petra. She was working for some kind of
What
secret
cam-
group.
White
What camera
supremacist,
angle
huh?
is that?
Worse, megalomaniacs.
They sound scary.
There's just one, really. A man called Cesaro. He controls a group that used to be known as the Neo-Templars.
Vernon used to talk about the Templars. Who were they?
They were founded in the Holy Land over 800 years ago, set up to protect Christian pilgrims from the Muslim armies. They grew in wealth and numbers to the point where even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned
Not
them over
George.
to the
I know George
Inquisition.
wasn't because I was
The
inside
last
of his
Grand
head.
Master was burned alive in 1314.
But you think they're still out there?
Different groups, yes.
And they killed my little Snooky.
They did?
We don't know it was the Templars who did this.
They might try and kill us all.
They attacked me. Look, you can see.
You poor man. But you fought them off. You are alive. You must be so brave.
Foolhardy, perhaps.
How about just plain fool?
You're right, Beatrice. We're no longer safe here.
I've moved into Vernon's old flat. You could stay with me.
Sounds like a good plan.
Hold on.
She did what?
We need to do something about Bruno.
How? All we know is that he was taken to Prague.
Then we should find out where in Prague he's been taken.
And just how do we do that?
Remember the office back in the theater?
The one with the trigger-happy goon?
There was obviously stuff in there worth defending.
You think there could be a clue?
Worth a try. I'll go. You shift our gear over to Beatrice's place.
I'll help.
And book us some tickets to Prague.
Why should I do that?
You're the one with the money, George.
Yeah, George.
Before we go
Money
anywhere,
bags.
Beatrice, there's a message on the DVD I think you should see.
Back in Nico's body.
Just as I thought, the door had been locked.
Farmer Joe. Wait, Chaos, was that you that was trying to figure out this game one day? You're like, there's some N64 game I played. It was an RPG. And everybody kept saying it was Aiden. Oh, okay. Somebody was in here and they were like, I was trying to remember the name of this RPG for the N64. Everybody was like, it's Aiden Chronicles. Like, no, I don't think this is it. Then out of nowhere, they were just like, yeah, this is it. This is definitely it. Everyone just SMH'd.
I didn't need a stick of grease paint.
Why not?
Besides, my makeup was just fine. Understated to perfection.
Understated to perfection. That is you, Nico. Perfection.
It was a bust, probably to hold jewelry for the actors.
Castle,
She reminded
I want you
me
to
of
know.
someone, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it.
I want you to know that every time I watch Professor Palmer speedrun Beyond the Beyond, and he gets to the section with the sliding block puzzle, my first thought
The
is
drawers had all been pulled out and
you trying to
emptied.
figure out the sliding block puzzle.
Sanded down, that could be worth
And
a
Beyond
bit
the
of
Beyond.
money. It was a script for a vaudeville production. Ooh. My God, that's positively disgusting. Here goes.
Whee! It's not very far into the run. I don't know how far it is into the game casually. You could have a race. A race to beat the sliding block puzzle. It's like an hour into the run, so it's probably like 3 or 4 hours into the game casually.
Just another locked door.
Will be our next number RPG monthly race. Well, hello in here. This room's not weird at all. Oh, I'm probably dead. Oh, I'm definitely dead.
Struggling. That just makes it worse.
Take that!
Not again.
Not
This
again.
should keep you out of my way. Good job I had the scarf on me.
Good job I had this scarf.
Where was I before I was so rudely interrupted?
I love the not again.
I rifled through the briefcase, but there were just papers to do with the theater. Nothing pointed to Cesaro's dealings in Prague.
Hmm. Hmm.
Prague was certainly mentioned, but the actual location could have been anywhere. Tucked into the last pages was a photograph of a large castle. There was a
Hmm.
dragon symbol on the back. There couldn't be too many castles like this in Prague.
All
I
of
had
them.
found enough to track down Cesaro.
And we're gone. Back in Nico's apartment. Back in Prague.
Is this the place?
Even spookier than the photo.
Sends a shiver up my spine.
Sure that's not your vampire slaying genes kicking in?
Sorry, George. You're out of luck.
I hope Bruno's still in there.
Our getaway car is dead.
Now I'm really pissed.
Look on the bright side. We don't have to worry about car chases anymore.
We don't have a car.
Nico,
Yes?
any ideas on how to get inside?
If you were clever, you'd have brought plans of the place.
Oh, I would I?
Of course, I realize that's not your style.
Mhm.
Obviously not yours either.
No, I prefer the challenge of winging it.
My feelings exactly. Besides, there's usually a solution at hand.
I'm worried they might have already killed Bruno.
Well, let's hope he didn't tell him too much.
You're all
Hmm.
heart, George.
This castle looks really old.
Medieval, George.
Yeah,
Medieval.
that too. By the way, have you and Labano...
Have we what?
Have you been doing that stuff?
What stuff?
Boy-girl stuff?
Oh, that stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
Boy-girl stuff.
That's what I said.
Listen, George. Andre is a good friend.
Yeah? So it's just a coincidence he's around again?
He's an expert in ancient manuscripts. Who else was I going to call?
Oh, what's wrong with the very old, very ugly experts you see all over the place? Shame we can't fix it.
Let's face it, George. It wasn't exactly getaway material.
All right. I'll just ring the buzzer. Maybe they'll let us in. Hello.
What do you want?
Hi. Nice evening.
Clear off.
I was hoping you could help me. My car.
Tough.
But
This is private property. Get lost.
Mm. Yes.
Well, his interpersonal skill set needs a little work.
George,
If you're
did you
talking about
seriously
trivia,
expect him
then
to open
yes.
the gate for you?
Well, I certainly expected better manners.
What's that up there?
Stuck on the top of the pillars was a pair of stone statues. Nice dragons.
We're not on a sculpture tour, George.
Just getting to grips with local culture.
I like Phoenix's opinion. I like that answer. That was a good one.
Stuck on the top of the pillars was a pair of stone statues.
Hello?
Looks like it's a car park.
Uh-oh. George, over there, in the light.
A couple of heavies with guns. Suddenly, patent law had its attractions.
Let me in.
The gates were secured, but not by any lock I could see. I had no reason to try that. Nico looked as determined as ever.
This question's actually from the
The
old
car had died. and there was
number
nothing I could do
RPG
to bring it back
questionnaire.
to life.
I remember this one
I
from
knew
the
we should
old
have taken
days.
that free upgrade. What do you think's wrong with it?
At a guess? Valves, gasket, cam belt, bearings, clutch, drive shaft, springs.
So nothing too serious then.
And yet
Be
they
easier to build
persevere
a new
every
one from
time, Squad.
scratch.
Every time. I too have no idea what I'm doing. What is this game? Broken Sword Sleeping Dragon. We are in Prague. Paris, Prague. Here we go. I see.
Hey, Nico, will you press this button?
What do you have in mind, George?
See if you can get the guard to open the gate.
It's stealth time.
What do you want? Oh.
Bonjour, chérie. I have a tiny problem with my car. Could you help me with it?
Oh, I could help you with it, all right.
You are so kind.
Poor
You're
Nico.
French, aren't you?
God, that's incredible. How did you know?
Oh, I've been around.
Oh,
I'm on the
bet
wrong.
you have.
I'm behind the wrong
So,
door.
What brings a pretty little thing
Hey,
like
you!
you up here?
Where are you
on
going?
my own?
Clear off!
I'm on the wrong side. Where you going, George? Where are you going, George? That was him all on his own.
Can you try to distract them again?
Alright, here we go. The SS Georgia. Ooh, Ishimura is the first ship I think they're on. Or one of the other
Look.
ships.
I've already told you I can't help you.
Oh, but it's so lonely out here. Just talk to me for a little while.
All right, but only for a minute or two.
What's your name, Sherry?
Hey,
What?
you! Where are you going?
I was stealthing.
Clear off!
Can you try to distract him again?
Look, Ellen, I can't keep coming out to talk to you.
Just talk a little longer, please, Boris.
Okay.
Do you
Helen.
live in Prague?
When I'm not on duty.
Oh, let's go there. Together. You and I. We could see the sights, have dinner, go dancing, walk hand in hand in the shimmering moonlight.
I'd gotten over the first hurdle, but there were more guards inside.
And
And some of them had
dogs.
dogs, too.
Hmm. Oh, I'm dead. There's no way I just walk straight down the middle. Walking straight down the middle. Oh, see? I knew it. Explosive arrows, you say. Alright, can't go that way. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. One dude. Something Storm Rage. Nope, not even close. Not Malfurion Storm Rage. Oh god. Oh god. F. Oh man. It was in the War of the Ancients books. I think it was the second book. Doodle Dote Isle. Dimsdale Dippin' Dot. Oh god.
Rooting around in trash cans. One of my little foibles. Sometimes you get lucky and find a real treasure. Hey! String! You never knew when a piece of string was going to come in handy. This trash can was empty. Apart from the garbage, of course. There was nothing else.
Free
in the
string.
trash can.
I almost said his last name anyway, so I was like, since it doesn't really matter.
This
His
trash
last
can
name is
was
Sarai.
missing. America's best export. A burger.
A
I put the
burger.
half-eaten burger in my
Mmm.
pocket. Must have been some kind of urban survival instinct at work. There was nothing else of use in the trash can. I was pretty sure I'd seen James Bond do something clever with foil once. Trouble was, I couldn't remember what. There was nothing else of use in the trash can.
Daily Dalit.
All I could see inside were half-painted walls and a bunch of decorator stuff. I tried the doors, but they were locked.
Ooh. Block pressing stuff. Alright, hold up. There's no way it's this easy. Because that section of grate is missing.
I tried the doors, but they were locked.
Not what I wanted to do. The Tonberry Daily. Hello? Oh, wrong button.
could see more guards in the foyer. The building looked pretty classy inside.
I'm really glad he can't just like fall off the side here. That's true. I know that feeling, Seffi. I know that feeling. Why? Hold on.
Hey, you!
I don't, quite understand this. Never will. Wait. What the heck?
Be quiet! Will you shut up?
Amazingly, the dog was even uglier than the guard. I sure was glad we had a fence between us.
The burger.
I hoped it wasn't choosy about what it ate. There was no time to go hunting for pickles.
Nothing suspicious here. Holy cow. Ooh, hold on. Speaking of the best, the answer was Benevelza. Jesse is at 20 and Barrett is at 22. And Yuffie is still at 1.
I hoped it wasn't choosy about what it ate. There was no time to go hunting for pickles.
Is that the new? Well, new. Is that the one they remade?
Hey, what kept you?
Oh, just chatting to Boris about old girlfriends.
See the helicopter?
Yep, Cesaro's favorite airline.
George, you need to find a remote. That's how the gates work, I think.
That's how you spell Karen, with a C and an F. What are we doing?
I couldn't open them from the inside either.
For some reason, I have very vivid memories of this screen right here. I thought Cliff was the, like, delivery guy or something. He cuts trees.
This wasn't the way in.
He leaves if you tell him you hate
The
him.
button opened the gate, but it closed again when I let go. The little kid. What? I tried the doors, but they were locked.
Oh. I'm gonna need this thing.
The release handle was missing.
If only I had a release handle. Where's my metal rod? Hold on.
It was a remote with a single button on it.
I like that Claude just starts typing. It doesn't matter. It just keeps going. As fast as possible.
It was a small device with a button. Maybe just the thing I was looking for. There was nothing in the glove compartment.
Hello. I brought a remote control for the gate.
Shazam!
Shazam!
Wonderful, George.
Uh-oh, here come the guards.
Let's hide.
Hey, Nico, will you press that button?
What is it with you and buttons, George?
Just keep your finger on it until I get out again, okay? I needed all the luck I could get. I thought I'd take the handle. I was improvising every step of the way.
You already know this.
The Jeep descended to the ground.
Wow, it's been 6 days already. What have we here?
The Jeep still wouldn't budge.
What do I need this Jeep for? Our escape?
I let the
Thing?
handbrake off. Oops. There goes my no-claims bonus.
Haha! He's a lawyer. Slowly creep up against this car.
Hey! Perhaps I could be of some assistance.
Bill Murray's here to save the day. Thank you, Seffi. Once again. For summoning Bill Murray.
After you, Nico.
This is definitely not a case of ladies first.
Oh, you want me to test it out?
Well, obviously.
George?
Whoa! Nico! Watch out below! Jeez, only just made it. You were right!
Of course! I'm not stupid!
You're gonna have to find another way in if you can.
Okay, George.
Back in Nico's body. I'll take this.
I thought the bracket might come in handy.
But Mootown, you find out his name before waiting for him, I believe. You watch all 6 of the things. And then the 7th one is after. This shows his face. I think. Anybody else feel trapped? Side of Nico's apartment. Oh no, you can get 6 of the... There's 7 dreams, you can get 6 of them in the World of Balance. And then the 7th one is the one that shows his face. You have to do a lot of backtracking though. I don't, drain pipe back?
It was the bracket from the drain pipe.
It says I can just climb down from here. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. See if maybe it's glitched. Quit the game entirely. Start a brand new game. Just kidding. Am I the only person that ever remembers, like ever, remembers that this materia even exists? Every time I mention it, like people are like, what are you looking most forward to? And I'm like, and they're always like, the what? Oh, yeah! I'm like, never did the Sleeping Forest. No, you have to, it's one screen, you walk up it. Jada. It's not, it's part of the game, like it's a singular screen that you walk through. I'm sure they'll turn it into like 400 years worth of content.
I didn't want to do that.
Optional dungeon. This I'm not sure about. Alright, I think Jesse's now in the lead.
There was no reason to try that. No way was I doing that.
What? I said look at it.
No way was I doing that.
Idiot.
That wouldn't work here.
Alright, hold up.
Through the glass, I could just make out a small storeroom. Through the glass, I could just make out a small storeroom. There was a small gap.
Jessie's
in the window,
thirsty
but
for
it wouldn't
attention,
open.
and she's cheap.
The small window was slightly open.
It's just how it goes.
It was awkward,
Hey,
but I managed to get the
Yuffie
bracket
has
into the
1
gap
point,
and force the
and
window
it's
open.
not me. Just saying. Somebody has
goes.
made an effort. Their exact words were, "Ah, finally something
the
I can
faucet was too
dump
stiff
my
to
points
move.
into."
I couldn't budget.
What was this question? Oh, Chris Chronicles.
I turned the faucet, but nothing happened. The barrel was empty. The armor was old and rusty. I didn't want to touch it in case it made a noise.
You should put it on,
A
Kneecap.
dented and rusted suit of armor. There was no way I could walk around in that.
Why not?
That wasn't the right thing to do. No way was I doing that. That wasn't appropriate.
I came in through the window, right?
All was quiet.
All was quiet.
So, this Petra, they say she's a bit of a one.
Oh,
bit of a one.
yes. Takes pleasure in killing. Regards it as an art form.
Nasty.
One poor guy she tortured took him a week to die.
Whoa.
How'd she do that then?
They called it the doner kebab.
The what?
Oh, you don't mean...
That's right. Everything just the same. Apart from the salad, of course.
And the pita bread?
Obviously.
What's she look like then?
Short blonde hair. That's all I know. I never got closer.
Don't blame you. She might get ideas.
Too right.
Chicken nuggets, for example.
Hot dog and beans.
Ouch!
Hot
they saw me,
dog
I was
and
done for.
beans.
I had to find a way to walk around without attracting attention. But for now, I had to play the quiet mouse.
Did you hear something?
Not sure. Was it from upstairs?
Sounded like it.
You take the side stairs and I'll go up here. If there's anyone there, we'll have them trapped.
I had to hide or get caught.
Did you see anything up the side stairs?
Yet nothing.
Stay alert anyway. This place gives me the creeps.
Gotta be stealthy.
All was quiet. Just another locked door.
Just another locked door in the world of Prague? Where are we?
Nothing but silence behind the door. Just another locked door. The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
F sneaking around. Open doors. Eventually Silent Hill.
Just another locked door.
Wait, hold on. What was the game I played that was like some kind of adventure game up until like the last hour? Then suddenly it was Silent Hill. Like everything was going really crazy. I remember everybody watching being like, why is this game suddenly Silent Hill?
The door was shut fast and wouldn't open.
I don't remember. Wow. I feel like that question was asked earlier. Except in a different format. I'm from a different person.
The door may have been too thick, but I couldn't hear anything. The dresser was locked. Even for an antique, the lock was sturdy.
Guess whose apartment we're in now? Ooh, a hairdryer.
I picked up the hairdryer. I picked up the wig. At the very least, it would stop her from using it again to impersonate me.
That's why we're going to use it to impersonate her.
It was an ornate hand basin. The fixtures and fittings were very old. The hand basin had hot and cold running water. Cold running water anyway.
Like, I am guessing I have to do something with this wig to make it blonde.
The dresser was locked.
Interesting. I never would have figured this out.
That's interesting. The case looked a lot smaller on the inside. The base sounded hollow. I guess there was a hidden compartment inside. All I had to do was find a way of opening it. The bottom of the case was false. I felt around the interior, trying to access the hidden compartment. Aha! tucked into one corner was a tiny button. Damn! My fingers were too large to press the button.
What?
I tried again to press the button with my finger, but it was still no use.
Look at
Oh
that.
my
Sweet
God.
graphics.
I doubted she used the knives to open letters. I picked up the sharpening stone. The weapons were all locked in place.
Alright, let's leave everything here as if I was never here. I don't think this is it. Something tells me this guide is missing a few things.
I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
How do I put it on my own head?
Dressed like this, the guards would recognize me as an intruder straight away.
Put the wig on.
Just another locked door. Nothing but silence behind the door. I couldn't open the door. It was locked.
Says to go back to this area.
Dressed like this, the guards would recognize me as an intruder straight away. A chef was cutting vegetables at a chopping board. He was struggling and didn't look too happy. Excuse me, but could you make use of this?
A
Back in Nico's
grindstone.
kitchen.
Finally, somebody in this godforsaken kitchen is using a bit of initiative. Don't suppose you fancy a job as kitchen assistant?
Oh,
The
heck
money's
yeah.
crap, the hours stink, conditions are worse, but it'll make a man out of you.
No thanks.
Young people today don't know which side their bread's buttered.
Just one more question. How did you end up here?
Give 70 people food poisoning just once, and you pay for it for the rest of your life.
I must remember not to eat anything while I'm here. Now that the
Bleach.
chef wasn't watching, I could reach the bleach. Suddenly, I didn't have much of an appetite. I couldn't open the door.
Tokyo. No idea. Dang. What are these videos? First video. Zelos the Genius. I don't know. I don't have sound, so. The silver case. Alright, back in Nico's evil apartment.
I wasn't prepared to pour the bleach down the hand basin
Oops.
after all I'd done to get hold of it.
Electric keyboard.
I hoped it would bleach the wig blonde.
This is exactly how this works.
The bleach was strong. The wig's color disappeared almost instantly. The wig was soaking wet. I didn't want to carry that around with me. Besides, the bleach would have dripped onto my clothes. Somehow I didn't think Petra was into tie-dye. The hairdryer was perfect. I fancied one of them for myself.
She doesn't have a hairdryer? Amazing. Is that why she cuts her hair short? The lore.
Voila! Perfectly dry now.
Now I am
Showtime.
Petra. It's me, Petra. How do I,
Hey, who's there?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. But I'm evil Nico. Wait. Now I'm George. Back in George's body.
That door wasn't going to open.
Hmm. How'd you guess, Claude? That's crazy. Oops. You're at 10 points. Next person down is at 3 points. If I decide to join, you're all screwed.
Locked. Maybe from the other side? The gargoyle was damaged by years of rain and wind. It looked as if it would fall off with just a gentle push.
No, push it, my
I'm all
dude.
for conservation, but needs must if the devil drives.
Mm-hmm. Nobody will ever notice. Ow. How do I settle? Oh man. Have we done nothing but like block puzzles the entirety of today? And settling? And stealth? Where's the adventure part of my adventure?
There's
Wait.
only so much you can do with a gargoyle. So
All those things are
I decided to
adventure.
Leave it alone.
What? Let's push it.
There's only so much you can do with a gargoyle, so I decided to leave it alone. It was a beautifully carved gargoyle. It stared at me with its beady little eyes.
Wait.
Not this time.
Am I skipping? What? I'm yawning. Is that I'm drinking coffee? After getting like 3 hours of sleep. Hey, window.
The lamp had an old knob that I guessed was for turning it on. Oh, yuck. At least the knob worked. Now that wasn't quite right. Not this time. Not this time. I had no reason to try that. The oil dripping onto the floor was a fire hazard.
Hmm. When's the answer gonna finally actually be Mothman? What was the point of the, anything in this room? It's really weird to think about. There could be somebody just walking around your house, your yard, right now, just like George Stobart, searching for nothing. Just wandering around.
Silence. That was either a sign, or there was just no one behind the door.
It's locked,
That door wasn't going to open.
even though I can see right through it.
The old drain pipe ran up the wall, but looked like it was broken. Just as well, the pipe was wet and slimy.
Mm-hmm. This is some intense music. I'm gonna go to the restroom since this is playing. What happened to Horcus? He was poisoned by some mud. Or somebody put poison in his mud. He mudded his ally. Wait a minute. What? What are these things? Oh, the music stopped.
The grate only opened a little way. The hinges were badly rusted. There had to be a way to free those hinges.
Oh my god. Wait, did I get,
It was an old drain pipe, rusted and bent. An offshoot pipe had been blocked by an old tin cup. The oil
ooh.
started to drip again.
This is a good question.
I collected a small amount of oil in the old cup.
Mmm.
As soon as I turned the knob, the oil stopped dripping.
That's not plain. What? Icicle? Is that in the Icicle Inn area? You're thinking of Mad and Cut.
I hoped the oil would free the hinges. I could almost hear the hinges sighing with relief. Here goes.
Found him? Searching the compound as we speak.
A book title sprang to mind. 1,001 Uses for Lamp Oil.
Madame Petra, we didn't hear you arrive.
Obviously.
And did you have a pleasant journey?
No. Now get back to your jobs. Both of you.
Our apologies, Mum.
Security is too lax around here.
Yes, ma'am. Your belongings have been taken up to your apartment.
Good.
Miserable bitch.
Whoa. Back in Nika's body.
Just some delivery notes. Some were for food, others for washing powder. I would have hated to do the laundry for this lot. The security door had no handle or visible way of opening it, but there was a card reader on the wall.
Hello.
Any news?
It's been pretty quiet.
What about an attack from inside?
Everything is battened down tight.
Good. Now, would you care to explain why you are reading on duty?
Just trying to improve myself, Mom.
Do it again, and the next book you buy will be in Braille.
Yes, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
Ooh.
The security door over there. Could anyone get through it?
No, Mom. It's the most secure there is. Oh, by the way, Mom, have you had a chance to see the security sergeant yet?
No.
No.
I shall get his report in good time.
He's waiting to issue you with your security card.
Oh, where can I find him?
He's checking the perimeter, so he's somewhere outside.
Thank you. Where was the prisoner taken?
To Senor Suzara's office in the lower levels.
Is he on his own?
2 guards went with him, ma'am. He cannot escape.
For your sake, he'd better not.
Ooh. Checking the perimeter.
Hello. I wonder if you can help me.
Are you Madame Petra?
That's right.
How can I help you, ma'am?
That's a very fierce-looking dog.
Trained to kill as soon as he's released, ma'am.
Good. Just don't release him near me. Understand?
No, ma'am. You hear that, rascal? You're not to hurt the nice lady.
Rascal? You! I need some help.
You're Madame Petra, isn't that right?
No, I'm Madonna.
Whoa!
Idiot! Of course I'm Madame Petra. What a disgusting dog.
Thank you, ma'am.
What's his name?
Raptor.
How appropriate. More appropriate than a rascal. This place is a mess.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't know you.
I am Madame Petra. Isn't it obvious?
Of course, ma'am. I should have realized.
I need ski card.
Who are you? Come on. I haven't got all day.
Sergeant of Security, ma'am.
I am Madame Petra. I have just arrived.
Of course, ma'am. I have a security card for you. Here you are.
Thanks.
Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Invisible name.
I had no reason to do that.
Unvalidated card. What?
It was the security card that should have been given to Petra. Damn! The card didn't work.
Pardon me, Madame Petra, but you need to get the card validated.
Yes, yes, of course. Just checking security is watertight.
Validated. Where do I do that?
I have some questions. I couldn't open the door.
Nah, not Meg. Hello.
Excuse me.
Please, ma'am, do not interrupt me. I cannot afford mistakes.
I need you to answer a few questions. This card required validating. Could you do that for me?
Of course, ma'am.
That's an oddly phrased question. What? What is Meg's first name?
There you are. Now please excuse me, Madame Petra. I must get on with my work. Senor Suzaro will be very upset if I don't finish this.
What exactly is it that you are doing?
Is that Kingdom
I'm sorry,
Hearts?
Ma'am. I have strict instructions.
What is the
To
background?
report only to Senor Suzaro until we have finished
That's
our
like
preparations
Kingdom
for the
Hearts
Armillary.
colors.
Yes, of course.
I swear that's Goofy on the right there. I can't be the only one that's thinking this. Oh my god. They do it, toy with me. Ew, what you cooking?
After what I'd been through to get the card, I was desperate to see what lurked down below.
Oro can chickpea soup. Definitely have no idea what that is. I wish you luck.
It was an old prison cell.
Ugh.
Damn! This must have been where Bruno was being held. I hoped I wasn't too late. The cell was locked and empty. Oh no! Someone was coming.
Oh no, it's George. Congratulations, Nir. You're now in fourth place. Sliding block puzzle? What are these?
Somebody in this castle had a serious washing powder fixation. My
Whoa.
old Navy SEALs manual had a special section. Assessing enemy strength utilizing captured washing powder drums. Shame I couldn't remember the equation.
Giant paint cans.
I didn't need to take any of the washing powder.
I feel inclined to push this thing onto this other thing. Alright, we're doing it. Follow your heart, George. Push this thing onto the other thing. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. It's Sailor Mars. Everyone here is
The washing
wrong.
machine slid sweetly onto the trolley. Well, Here goes.
Sailor Earth. I don't remember that one.
Yes.
Here we go. You're so close, Nightbot. You're so close. Oh man, I'm about to get hit by everything. There is someone named Whis in Crisis Core. Chaos is also correct.
You?
Oh,
Oh,
why you?
George?
you killed me.
It's me, Nico.
Jeez, I thought you were Petra.
Often sneak
This
up
is
on
a
girls like that, do you?
5-star
Only
question.
blondes.
So it's true. They do have more fun.
Hang on to the wig and find out.
Trailer trash chic. Not really.
Oh, what the
my
heck,
style.
Chaos?
Ouch. So how come you're down here?
Did you notice the extra security? I'm guessing that Bruno must be close.
So what are we waiting for?
They don't even say their names. No, it's a, I mean, I could put Dirges Cerberus and Crisis Core. Dude, how do I label that? Because the question is, in fact, from Crisis Core. The fact that you don't know their names until Dirge Cerberus is what makes it a trick question. Some of these are 5-star questions. And you just got the 5est of star questions. Yo, thank you, Seffi. I broke the thing. Mystery Man 1 and 2. What were we doing here? There's definitely a few questions in trivia that are really meant to throw people through a loop. And I'm sorry that you dispute that one. But it's a valid question. The Angry Tomato. Wait.
It was no use. The door was shut tight. If only I had the key card to open it.
If only somebody had a key
modern
card.
door set into the damp basement walls.
Break the targets.
The door backed out into the basement corridors. Hey, Nico, can you do something with this lock? I don't have anything to open it.
Where would you be without me, George?
Well, this should help me move around more easily. Nico, could you turn your back, please?
You are joking.
I know, it's these shorts. Not very flattering.
Oh, fine. Quickly, get it over and done with.
She's seen you naked on multiple occasions, my friend.
There, changed.
Oh, you look nice.
I bet you say that to all the guards.
Hey, I'm a guard. I feel like I'm going in circles. Where is the exit? Where's real Petra?
Here goes.
Great question. Probably upstairs, arriving just now. Right behind George.
Madame Petra, I wasn't informed you were back.
As you can see, I am. And this is urgent.
I ought to check with the front desk.
You are holding me up. Now, unless you want your appendages rearranging, I suggest you open the door.
Of course, ma'am. My apologies.
Off-brand George. All right, now we're in trouble because this guy's going to contact the front desk. Oops. They're saving the slot. Oh, what's the name of this area? Cesaro.
I didn't have the code to open the door, and I didn't want to risk raising the alarm.
Do you have the code?
I had no reason to try that.
Mm-hmm. His last name is also his last name. All right, I'll give you a big hint on this one. It's Al Bhed. It's the name is written in Al Bhed. It's an Al Bhed word. So far, Nierm is the closest. No, it's an Al Bhed word. These are all English words. Nice, Nierm. Excuse you. I am fluent in Al Bhed.
Nico, keep quiet and come and look at this.
It's Bruno.
I don't think there's anyone in there with him.
Can we risk it?
We've got to. Hey, Bruno.
Bruno, it's Nico.
And George.
Hey, fellas. Nice of you to drop by.
Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm in constant pain. I've had more electricity through me than a small town in winter. But heck, now you're here, who gives a damn?
You're so brave.
Lady, I grew up in Eastern Europe. We did torture in kindergarten.
Have you told him anything?
Everything. But the one thing Cesaro wants...
And what's that?
Who has got the key of Solomon?
But we don't know who's got it.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We're coming into... Shh.
That was the gatehouse. Petra has arrived at last.
I am so pleased for you.
Thank you. I find torture such a soulless task without an audience.
Oh, I know.
And she is so imaginative. Such a source of new ideas.
I appreciate that.
Yes, Bruno, I truly believe you will.
Nice. Vendina is the Al Bhed word for future.
When you tell us who has the key, even then we will not kill you. We need you too much.
Hey, look.
Dear girl.
It's Nico in a wig.
Has he talked yet?
No, but I'm sure you will persuade him.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Now, Stobart and the girl. I hope you bring me good news.
I found them, but I'm afraid they got away. I'm sorry.
They have too much luck.
There is worse, Master. Let him in.
All right, boss. Not this idiot.
Forgive me, sir, but there is something you must hear. Flap, tell Senor Susano what you told me in Paris.
What? About that nightclub and those girls?
No. About the safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't, was it?
Wasn't what?
Wasn't safe?
Get on with it, Flap.
That Stobart girl, she came back to the theater, took some documents.
What documents?
A picture of a castle in Prague.
This castle.
Very good. Give the man a cigar.
Flap.
Sorry, sir.
Wait, what is that?
Do you like it? It's my new scarf. That Stobart girl left it behind in Paris.
What is it?
You can go, Flap. Get out.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Bruno, it's your lucky day. Now I know who has the key. We do not need to put Petra to work on you.
Uh-oh.
You know? How?
The emblem on the scarf. It is the crest of the St. Stephen chapter of the Knights Templar.
I thought they had disappeared centuries ago.
Clearly not. And I know exactly where to find them.
Where?
That fool Flap had the answer all along, wrapped round his thick neck.
Collard must be working for them.
So, now we must change our plans. I shall go to Paris to retrieve the key. You take Ostval to the armillery to prepare. Give the order that all personnel are to prepare to move out.
It's time, isn't it?
Good job, Claude. Good job.
It is time.
The grill looked through to some kind of office. It could give access if the grill itself wasn't in the way. The grill was screwed tight to the wall.
I'm actually surprised that I have to, like, leave this place. I was fully expecting to have to go straight back to Nico's apartment.
I didn't have the code to open the door, and I didn't want to risk raising the alarm. If we tried to get out of the castle that way, then we'd be caught for sure. There had to be another way out.
I've mentioned the glitch to Tonic on multiple occasions, and he's like, yeah, I'll fix it. He's like, yeah, it's fine. So, congrats on your free points.
No way.
I have no idea. George. Oh. The heck? I never would have guessed this. Do I even have? There we go.
The edge of the coin was just the right size to unfasten the screws. Nico?
Yes?
I don't like to ask, but...
Would I climb through the grill and open the door from the inside?
Amazing. You read my mind.
You're just so predictable, George. You owe me one.
That's okay. I'm not counting.
Excuse me.
Nico, look!
It's some kind of map of ley lines.
See the area in the middle?
It matches the diagram in Vernon's video.
It seems to have its focus somewhere in Egypt.
So do you think that's where they've taken Bruno?
Oh, I think so. The armillary must be in Egypt.
Well, that should be easy enough to find.
Sure. I mean, how big can a country be?
Egypt, you say?
It was an electronic map of the world. Ley lines were represented in red. They all merged at one point over Egypt. Cesaro and Petra had left through some kind of passage behind that panel. There had to be a release somewhere. The panel was made of wood. I couldn't see any way of opening it. But the release mechanism had to be somewhere in the room.
That lady with the giant axe. Hat?
Books on Egypt and Egyptian culture. It would take months to trawl through this and decipher it all.
Yo, can I put this on?
Cesaro certainly looked after his suits of armor. I suppose even bad guys have hobbies. I would never be able to fit into that armor. In any case, what good would it do me if I could?
What good wouldn't it do you?
I imagined myself taking them with me, but then I thought better of it.
Oh.
Cesaro's desk was straight out of the Megalomaniac catalog. Aha! Look at this.
What is it?
Secret button hidden under the edge of the desk. Maybe it opens the door. The desk was too heavy to move. And besides, we needed to find a way to follow after Bruno. If the world ends when I press this, then I'm sorry for all the nasty things I've ever said about you.
George, just get on with it.
Okay, sorry.
Well done, George.
Let's go and rescue Bruno.
Out of interest, what nasty things?
Oh, you know, the usual.
The usual? Go on.
Back in Nico's apartment. Wait. Back in the helicopter. How do we get out of this mess? There's guards everywhere. Like literally 2 feet from us.
Andre, what are you doing here?
How did we get out of this mess?
I thought I'd keep Beatrice company.
Andre took me to the cinema.
What did you see, Nosferatu?
George.
Andre, we need your help.
Of course.
What do you want him to do?
That symbol on the scarf?
Yes?
Cesaro recognized it instantly.
It's the coat of arms of the St. Stephen chapter of the Templars.
My God.
What?
I always thought it was just a story.
Look, Andre, tell us what you know.
Tell us, chérie.
The St. Stephen chapter was reputed to have escaped the Inquisition by hiding in secret chambers. Somewhere in Paris. No one knew where, though previously they had their base near the old church at Montfaucon.
Maybe I can find a clue in the old Templar meeting place.
What do you mean?
The Templars used to meet in secret in the catacombs there.
Of course.
Back in the
There's more.
catacombs.
Go on.
It involves the founding of the chapter.
We don't have time for tales, Andre.
Listen, Nico, if there's one thing I've come to realize, it's that you can't have too much information. Carry on, Andre.
Thank you, George. When the Templars were in possession of the Temple Mount in Israel, they discovered a holy relic. A young knight, Stefan, was given the task of transporting it secretly to France. He traveled north through Galilee and then headed to the coast where he boarded a ship destined for the river Po. Making his way up the Po Valley, Stefan avoided known dangers to the west by heading north to the Rheingau. Pursued into France, by the forces of a treasure-hunting prince, he was forced to make a stand in the mountains of Reims. Though able to dispose of his foes, he was fatally wounded. Bravely, he continued to his destination, the Bérentoire Preceptory, handed the relic to the master
Liam
of the
McGuire.
chapter, then died. The order changed its name to Saint-Stéphane, in honor of the brave knight, and relocated to Paris.
It's like a fairy tale.
Good grief.
I'm going to head for Montfaucon to look for clues. Nico?
You go without me, George. Andre and I will see if we can work out the exact location in Egypt.
Right. Well, I'll see you soon.
Off you go, Georges.
Good work, Claude. Good work.
I was back in Montfaucon Square after all these years.
All
Beneath the
these
cobbles lay a
years.
hidden world of ancient waterways and catacombs.
Man, it's
Some
the
of it built by
cafe.
Knights Templar as a meeting place and sanctuary.
Oh my god, the memories.
I was going to have to go down.
That's where I
to
was
discover the
juggling.
truth.
Speaking of rotisserie fried chicken, Claude, did you ever end up getting a Instant Pot? Remember when I had a drink with this guy right here? The police officer? Oh, the memories.
On the boarded up door was a notice. Due to local seismic events and out of concern for the safety of our patrons, we will be closed for the foreseeable
nice.
future.
Have you christened it yet?
I didn't want the notice, and I didn't want to break into the cafe.
Oh, I see. The christening you will do later.
In the open tool bag, I could see a sewer key. The mustache, the attitude, the ass hanging out of the pants. It was the same guy I'd met years ago at the bombed-out cafe.
Oh
Of course, back
my
then I was still in Fighting
god!
Evil Conspiracy's junior league.
It's the guy we said that Nico said she was gonna take his picture.
Hi, how you doing?
Ça va? As long as we don't have another earthquake.
Well, you should be safe here, by the old church.
You're joking. Look at it.
But it's medieval.
Medieval? Shoddy, you mean? Should be torn down and replaced with something modern.
Really?
Something nice in concrete and steel. Built to be earthquake-proof.
You think there's gonna be more quakes?
Of course. And look at all that rubble. The thing's a death trap. Wait a minute. You seem very familiar to me, monsieur.
Me? Oh, I doubt it.
But of course. You're the guy who gave me that racing
Oh, it's
gift.
that guy.
Right, so I am.
That horse made a fortune for me. Turned my whole life around.
Guess I'm just a natural.
It's a gift, monsieur. A gift.
But how come you're still digging up roads?
I've got my own company now, monsieur. And a drill. See? Not a pick. If you have any more tips like that one...
You'll be the first
Oh,
to know.
I'm so glad to know that he, everything turned out okay. The first war chief of the Horde. So I forgot his name. The head of the Shadow Moon clan. It is from one of the dumb books. No. So that guy Nirm actually appoints a different guy, this other guy, to be the head of the war chief of the Horde. The guy you're thinking of is, yeah, Blackhand Blade Fist, Blackhand the Destroyer, Blackhand whatever. You're thinking of, this is the Horde that invades, yeah? That book was, Rise of the Horde. Yeah, it was when, the Draenei first go to, the Outlands or whatever. And they make peace with everybody, and then the Shadow Moon guy, like, makes a deal with Magtheridon. And, forms the Horde and then kills all the Draenei. And then they invade Azeroth. Can't remember the Shadow Moon guy's name. It's not Ner'zhul. That was... Maybe it is Ner'zhul. No, I'm not too sure. Anyways.
What exactly are you doing here?
Black Hand was the guy that,
are screwing everything up. There's plenty of stuff underground that needs fixing after
was
that last
appointed.
So you're digging a hole for the utilities guys to get to the damage?
That's it.
Yeah, Ner'zhul was the guy that, appointed him. Yeah. He knew that the Horde wouldn't unite under him, so he got another guy to manipulate, basically. All right, I missed the first thing he
You
said.
said we. I don't see anybody else working.
My workmate, Alphonse,
Alphonse.
is snoring up a storm in the cab of my truck.
Why isn't he helping you?
Medical exemption.
What?
He's got a piece of paper from his doctor saying he is clinically seismophobic.
He's afraid of earthquakes?
What?
Just so, monsieur.
And you believe it?
You can't argue with a piece of paper, can you?
Alphonse.
So, how did you end up with this Alphonse guy?
Positive discrimination. We have to take on a set number of cowardly idiots every year.
I was just wondering, that sewer key you have there.
No?
I haven't even asked yet.
You were going to. You got a thing about sewers, haven't you?
Well, yeah, maybe, but...
My old sewer key went missing after our last meeting.
Hey, don't forget, I gave you that winning horse.
True. So, get me another winner, and I'll let you make free with my toolbox.
Some hope. I'd have to think of another way of getting it.
There's no conspiracy. There's no conspiracy here. When's the race? Next Saturday?
Hey, you! I'd seen dead people with more life in them than this guy.
Next Friday. It's Friday, Friday.
Sleeping like a baby. Hey, you! I couldn't lift a big iron cover like that with my bare
Mega
hand.
Man splits. What? I have no idea. Alright, well, back to the strategy guide. I love memes. What kind of memes? Well, I guess you don't want to spoil the memes. Oh, look, it's this lady.
Hi, how are you?
Alive, thank God.
I know the feeling. Nice view of Montfaucon Square you've got here.
What's the point of a view when life's not worth a sou?
Hey, you're not one of those crazy hip-happening street poets, are you?
Don't be ridiculous, monsieur. I look after a pissoir.
Have you met that road worker over there?
Bah! That dog comes over here willy-nilly taking advantage of my facilities.
Isn't that what your facilities are for?
Yes, sir. But not with such enjoyment.
What do you mean, enjoyment?
He whistles, he sighs, he spits, and he jiggles.
Jiggles, huh?
Jiggles. He has no shame.
That's a problem.
It's a national disgrace.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's a urinal, not a cathedral.
Bah! Men, you are all the same. And when you are not jiggling, you are watching football.
This wasn't going to be easy. The lady clearly
heck?
needed years of Jungian analysis, and I didn't have time to wait.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if the skill's even still in Final Fantasy 14. I'll keep that in mind, Trist. I mean, I don't think anybody in chat actually plays 14 to know if the skill even still exists.
So what do you do?
I'm a brain surgeon.
So we'll
What do you
just
think?
we'll just let it work
Look after this
itself
pissoir.
out.
Zut alors! No flies on you, monsieur.
As long as I don't go in there.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Huh?
Whoa, my mistake. I backed off. It's a well-known fact that toilet attendants account for the majority of homicides in France.
What?
Must be the bleach box. You take pride in your work?
This pissoir is the cleanest and most hygienic in all France.
That must take a lot of dedication.
Yes, sir. In this job, the harder you work, the more other people just pass water upon your efforts.
I know the feeling. It's all very well having urinals here if I want to... But if a guy wants to, you know...
You shall have to use facilities elsewhere, monsieur. As you can see, the toilets were damaged in the earth tremor.
It was a clean, well-maintained pissoir.
All right. I don't know if Spirits Within came out before Final Fantasy 11, but it was also moved in Final Fantasy 11, called Spirits Within. Oh, it did. I see. It is highly acclaimed. I do have a shrine in a box. They used to be in a shrine that I never set it back up for the Spirits Within. My Spirits Within shrine needs to make a comeback.
Hey!
What? Who, me?
What do you think you're doing up there?
Admiring the view. I can see right into your pissoir from here.
Pervert! Get down from there before I call the police.
Okay, I'm coming.
What?
Hi again. Any good gutters around here?
Quoi? A gutter?
Yeah, a common roadside gutter. I need to whiz, lady.
A whiz? What is this whiz, monsieur? Mon Dieu! You mean you wish to... in a gutter? Why, in the name of all that is hygienic, do you want to use a gutter? When there is a perfectly clean pissoir here.
That might pass for clean in the old world, lady. But I'd rather whiz in a gutter any day.
This is an outrage. I shall investigate.
You do that. You never know when you might need a length of rope.
Yeah, how do I get out? I'll see you in Bloody Roar,
Hey,
Amy.
You up there?
I love Bloody Roar.
Not have some peeping toms spying on my customers while they do their business.
Hey, I'm not spying on anybody.
Want to explain that to the police?
No, not really. Coming down.
I forgot who, yeah, I don't remember who I used to always play as, but I was gonna say, I think I was the bunny girl.
There wasn't a whole
I don't
bunch
remember,
of people
though.
at the fountain except admire it. One of these days, I was going to see this fountain working. Not today.
I played that game a lot, though. 4, I think it was. Bloody Roar 4. I played a lot. It was on PS2. That's all I remember. It's been a while. Front of the truck. Find an air compressor.
Hey, you!
What? Oh, there.
It was the compressor that powered the pneumatic drill.
Mon Dieu, so help me!
Celebration
While
of
the workman was
Scurry
looking the other
Eggs.
way, I borrowed his sewer key. Funny, every time I get involved in saving the world, I turn into a kleptomaniac.
Look, Alphonse, I am tired of arguing with you. Just be sure it doesn't happen again, huh?
I didn't want anything else from the bag. Hey, you!
I like that the answer is the only character you guys knew the name of. I try to limit the number of times I actually had names that shared and answers and questions. It's the it's the horror game.
I couldn't lift a big iron cover like that with my bare hands. With only the faintest shudder of deja vu, I prepared once again to get intimate with the Parisian sewers.
I guess just watching me do this.
Come on, you piece of... I couldn't understand it. I'd once lifted this very manhole easily. Perhaps I'd let myself
Yeah, Rumble
go.
Rose is the
Monsieur, that's
the
not
fighter.
my sewer key by any chance?
No. What do you take me for?
You just happen to carry one around with you.
Of course. Doesn't everybody?
Sure. Anyway, you're wasting your time. That cover was welded down years ago, during the Sieur Jacques panic.
If I wanted to shift that cover, it'd take something a whole bunch stronger than me. There was no point trying to lift it. It'd take something much stronger to break the welds that held it in place. I didn't have the horsepower to lift that cover, but I knew something that did.
Hey! What are you doing?
Just setting something up. You'll love this.
You've anchored the van.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. Your driver...
Alphonse? Damn his cowardly liver.
...is scared of earthquakes, right? What would he do if there was an earthquake right now?
He'd slam the truck into gear and get out of here like... Oh.
That's right. with a manhole following him home.
He will never live it down.
Is that a bad thing?
No. That's what sells your crazy scheme to me.
Earthquake! Earthquake!
Magnifique! I don't know what I'll tell the insurance people, monsieur, but it was worth it.
Sprinkling sunshine into people's lives. I guess that was what I lived for.
We've made this guy
now,
day
the
at least
sewer
twice
bucket.
now. Oh man, it's so familiar. You know, okay. Hold on. And so in the director's cut, they actually added a section of this sewer in the director's cut of the first game. I'm sure nobody cares to me, but in the director's cut of the first game, they actually added a section to the sewer's part to match up with the sewer's part here. Yeah. Because it has no use. Like, you go over there and then, like, there's random stuff you can do over there, but it doesn't do anything. And it's because they added it for this.
I left the ancient archway alone. There was a faint inscription, but the decaying plaster made it almost impossible to read. I could make out some medieval French and some Latin, but not enough to squeeze out any meaning.
This is Sewers 3, I think. Yeah, like the skull.
A big, spooky skull stared out at me. The mouth looked out of proportion. The skull's mouth had the same shape as the stone cylinder. Aha! I could write a book on secret doors. I really could.
We did it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Something truly nasty had happened here.
Somebody spilled something.
A trail of blood led round the corner.
Hmm.
There was a large pool of blood on the floor.
Belgium
We weren't
on?
talking chickens here. A trail of blood led away. Either someone had crawled away.
It's the ghost lady.
Or been dragged.
She's one of the unsent that follows you in around. And is like, hey, challenge you to a duel. And I think that's how you get, anima? No. Unfortunately, she is not. Alright, I went the wrong way.
The door was ajar. I could hear voices.
Ooh.
There were a couple of Cesaro's men, and they had brought a dog.
You hear something?
Nah.
How much longer we gotta be here?
Like the boss says, till it's all over.
Or till that yank turns up and we kill him?
Yeah. And no guesses which one I'd prefer.
Me too. I hate that guy.
I could go look it up and see if Chaos is the one that submitted the question.
True.
And then we'll all
Couldn't risk attracting their attention.
we'll ask why Chaos worded the question that way. You didn't submit any? Ooh, I'm really curious then. I definitely didn't write it. Well, this one. Let's see. LUC. Oh, it was written by Tonic. It was written by The Clear Tonic. So we can all ask Clear Tonic about the wording. Oh, I got really confused for like a half a second there because the way that registered, well, I guess it registered on the stream as well, was Claude said Riku. And I thought, I was like, wait, Steffi's answer was right. Why did Smizerfracken respond with Claude? And I was like, wait. I think they answered at the same time. Smizerfracken had a bit of a delay there. Mystery corridor. Probably locked door.
I wasn't going to get through there in a hurry. The bars were several inches thick.
Dang. I agree. Chaos. That game's scary. Oh my god.
Cesaro and his men had shown no mercy for these poor souls.
Oh my god.
How could anyone do this?
So much devastation.
Cesaro's men had shown no mercy.
I don't think he's okay. Are they doing yoga?
It was one of the Templars. He'd been badly beaten.
Lindsay Ellis. Who? Hey, microwave.
The microwave's oven control panel was smashed,
Mm.
but the 10-second button was still intact. Only useful if you needed to cook something for less than a minute, of course. I decided not to operate it. The noise might alert any nearby guards. It was a very expensive coffee machine. Cesaro's men had smashed it up pretty good. I guess they didn't like coffee.
Devastating.
It was too beaten up to work. My heart was racing enough already. I didn't need coffee.
I do. I need coffee pretty bad.
I didn't want to, but I had to search the body. The only thing on him was an old, rusty key. It was one of the Templars. He'd been badly beaten. Cesaro's men had shown no mercy.
Alright, I have a key. Do I go down this hallway, or do I go back to the mystery door and see if the key works? Let's ask Luigi. From Cooper Capers. Luigi collects 7 coins. Do you think Luigi should go for the coins and the crumpled paper? Turn to page 7. If you think Luigi should go for the door, turn to page 28. Coins and crumpled paper. Or door. Luigi go for the door. Alright. Mother's Day video game. Remothered. The new one comes out soon. Who's
No,
hype?
that wouldn't work here.
Oh, what? I'm less than hype.
One of Cesaro's men was guarding the kitchen. I couldn't get through while he was there. I was gonna have to find a way to distract him.
The Calmlands Temple. You find Belzermine there. Belzermine.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Oh, God. Did I make it? Hide in the microwave. Dang, this music's intense. How come they don't do music like this all the time? I feel like I'm solving a mystery. Oh God, then I died.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed this.
Mission accomplished. The guy was now trapped in the room.
Never would have guessed that. I agree, Chaos. The music was too intense.
The guard had sat down to a hearty meal. Beans, egg, some chicken. How could anyone sit down to eat a meal surrounded by this carnage?
Well, first you're really hungry.
It looked like an old map of Europe. Had to be 500 years old. On the shelves were a mixture of canned foods and game. Pheasant and beans. A Stobart family favorite. Some cast iron pots with broth simmering in them. Sweet smells wafted over.
This game is like the worst to control. In case anybody's curious. Impossible. Yeah, the actual beach itself.
Barrels full of hops and beer. It looks like the Templars even brewed their own beer.
Summers is the name of the city, so it's the Summers Beach at Summers.
That was strange. The blood trail led to the wine rack, but then completely disappeared. No pool of blood, no body, no nothing.
Alright, here we go. If I learned anything from Chrono Cross, it's blue, white, Green. Red. Red.
Damn.
Da-na-na-na. What I meant to say was green, red, red, white, blue. I think it was on the map.
Hey,
Ooh.
presto. To my delight, the wine rack moved to reveal
Excellent
a secret
soup.
passage. The blood trail continued.
Oh, now we're trapped. Back in Nico's apartment. Oh. Oh my god.
Stobbart. We knew you would come.
Hey, you're the guy who mugged me outside the theater.
We had to have the Key of Solomon. Now listen to me. Susaro is more powerful than we thought. There isn't much time. You must find the others. Protect the key.
Where is it?
Look for the statue. It hides the...
Hides what? I wasn't gonna get any more from the guy.
Well, well, well. The statue hides the blood. Yeah.
The clock was smashed so badly it was beyond repair. They'd looked everywhere for the key. I hope they found it.
Y'all guessed everything but the right answer. Oh. Are you talking about the RHS 113? It's the Regalia High School from chapters 1 to 13, because that's when Regalia dies. Oh, I'm dead. No. This is an important question. I'm gonna look up why it's important. Hold on. Four grapes? I see. Somebody cheated. Why? Hold on. Freaking Amy, why did you cheat? This is important because that is a very memorable enemy for some. Because it is a rare spawn.
It was a large illuminated Bible. Each handwritten page must have taken days.
It also is important because
Grandpa Stobart
it's an
would
annoying
see
a
me
part
now,
of
he'd
the
sure
Nemesis
be
%
proud.
speedrun.
Closest I've been to a Bible in years. Guess I just preferred thrillers. I like this version, though. Had some pretty pictures in it. If Grandpa Stobart could see me now, he'd sure be proud. Closest I've been to a Bible in years.
Who? And Rand? Look at all this stealth we're doing today. Grace heal spam. Oh, F, dude, no. No. Let me continue from the halfway point. Oh. Trolls, please. Aww, I didn't get to read the message. Yeah, they got banned before I could read the whole thing out loud.
The clock was large, beautiful, and useless. It didn't work. The key to adjust the time had been left in the clock face. The key to adjust the time had been left in the clock face.
Saint Stephen number. 1247.
Time that corresponded to the date this place was dedicated to Saint Stephen. It was around 1247. That didn't work. It was a medieval tapestry depicting a knight on his horse. It reminded me of a manuscript I once found.
Oh, yeah?
A finely carved statue of a knight of the Templar Order. Not very flattering. I couldn't see any levers or buttons.
Something weird about this one. Can't quite place what it is. Something about the wall.
It was a large statue of a man. Maybe this was the statue the Templar had been trying to tell me about. Below the statue, on the plinth, was a brass plaque. The statue was made of solid stone. I couldn't see any moving parts. It was a large statue of a man. Maybe this was the statue the Templar had been trying to tell me about. It was a statue of a Templar knight. The statue was old. Very old. The clock was large, beautiful, and useless. It didn't work.
I have a bad feeling. Oh my god. I'm dead. Wait. Wait. I just saw Chaos's answer. I'm surprised the actual numbers spelled like the TEN was not in there. It's one of the answers.
If Grandpa Stobart could see me now, he'd sure be proud. Closest I've been to a Bible in years. Guess I just preferred thrillers. I like this version, though. Had some pretty pictures in it. It was a large, illuminated Bible. Each handwritten page must have taken days.
As long as they weren't questions near him that were like, what level do you learn heal in Dragon Quest? Or like, what spell do you learn at level 10 in Bravery Default? As long as they weren't those kind of questions.
If Grandpa Stobart could see me now, he'd sure be proud. Closest I've been to a Bible in years. It was a large, illuminated Bible. It was a large, illuminated Bible.
What? Here, take me away. Yeah, I took most of those out. Chaos, I think. For sure I did.
The plaque was set into the plinth. It couldn't be removed from its recess. The plaque indicated that the statue was of Saint Stephen. Below his name was a quote. "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." Revelation. Now, when I was a boy, Grandpa Stobart, or to give him his full title, the Very Reverend Archie Stobart, had insisted I went to Bible class. So Revelation was no revelation to me.
Wow. Oh, I was hoping it would reset like it did last time. I can't crouch. Yeah. I put this game into trivia because of that one time Claude played it. I was like, hey, Bug's Life, I should put this in trivia.
I flicked through the good book looking for the right chapter. Aha! Revelations. Now, where is it? Got it.
Got
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Chapter 1, verse 3.
Mike Wazowski.
3.
Mike Wazowski. What is this guy doing?
The clock was large, beautiful, and useless. It didn't work. I entered the time suggested by the verse from the Bible, chapter 1, verse 3. Nothing. I was running out of ideas. Then a sound caught my attention. Sliding statues. Ancient mechanisms. You didn't get this kind of thing back in the day. Behind
Bivy
the statue, a
Baggins.
flight of stairs was going up. Well, here goes.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, it's that place from the intro.
Seize him!
Whoa! Let him go. Come in, Monsieur Stobbart. We've been expecting you.
Hey, it's the guy from the
Who
intro.
are you? I am the preceptor of the temple.
The chapter of Saint Stephen?
Very good. Your deductions brought you here, as we knew they would.
My deductions also tell me you've got the Key of Solomon.
We did have it, briefly. But alas,
That's his
it has been
Japanese.
taken again.
No, that's the
Cesaro.
English name. I think.
He attacked
Or
swiftly and with
Oruni.
overwhelming force.
Yeah, is
My
the
men
Japanese
fought
spelling.
bravely, but it was not enough. A few of us retreated here to hide.
I have both the
Few
English and
miserable
Japanese spellings in there.
survivors.
Why is the key so important?
You know of the armillary?
Some?
Cesaro has set the armillary in motion. He will use the key to release the dragon energy in an enormous burst, which he will then harness to fulfill his own desires.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the armillary? Surely all we have to do is go there and turn the damn thing off.
The whereabouts of the armillary have been long forgotten. 3 ancient stones hold the secret to its location.
I have 2
Don't
of
tell
them.
me. You lost them too?
We have 1 stone.
Show me. Bingo. I do believe we've got the other 2.
It is said that the 3 stones are linked. With the stones there is a chance.
What can I do to help?
We will send our best knight, chivalrous, tenacious, and unswerving in his
It's me.
determination
I'm their best
to
knight.
fight evil.
Well, whoever this guy is, he's gonna need a hand.
That is for him to decide.
It's me. It's the sword.
Me.
They're gonna cut off my head. I'm the Templars now. Back in Nico's apartment. Hey guys.
Hi, guys.
George, are you okay?
Just about. I went down
Back
below
in
Montfaucon.
this guy's
They led me
apartment.
to a secret Templar base. And Andre, you were right. The Templars did survive.
Of course.
The original St. Stephen chapter.
But they must have been hundreds of years old.
My little chickpea, it doesn't mean the people themselves were original.
Oh.
Trouble is, Cesaro beat me to it. He's got the Key of Solomon. He's probably already on his way to the Armillary.
Did you find its location?
No. If the Templars ever knew it, it's long been forgotten. They did give me another of the alphabet stones, though.
Another clue.
Yeah,
Not
the
only
alphabet
that,
stones.
They, knighted me.
What?
Knighted, as in made me a knight.
Extraordinary.
That's how it felt.
Did they do it with a sword?
Yep, whole shebang. Arise, Sir George. What do you think, Nico?
I'm speechless.
Guess if you and me were married, that'd make you a lady.
Very funny.
So what should we
Oh,
call
they'll
you?
never get married.
Your Highness?
My liege?
Oh, shucks, let's not be formal. Lord Stobart of Idaho will do for now.
Nico just leaves. No, Nico.
I'd forgotten just how beautiful Nico was.
I hadn't. She's been here the whole time.
Do you have any fresh ideas?
I'm as stumped as you are, George.
Have you noticed how Andre has changed lately? He's almost charming.
Beatrice has addled his mind.
You don't like Beatrice much, do you?
She's a silly, over-made-up, underdressed little girl.
Ouch.
I just think Andre could do better for himself. That's all.
Any idea what the symbols on the alphabet stones could mean?
No. Even Andre's not able to help with this.
It's so frustrating. We know the Armillary's somewhere in Egypt.
So maybe we should look at a map of Egypt.
And you just happen to have one handy, I suppose.
Well, while you were out getting knighted, we found a DVD filled with satellite maps.
Cool.
Here it is.
Sweet, a DVD.
So let's take a look at Egypt.
We thought satellite maps would more closely represent the Egypt of thousands of years ago.
There aren't any ley line maps by any chance.
This is scientific fact, George.
Looks like it needs bringing up to date.
You can't deny the evidence, Andre.
Just when you think you understand the way the world works.
I'm always finding the same thing about women.
Hey,
Sorry, where were we?
look! There's Northern Africa.
Nico, look there. The psi symbol looks like the Nile Delta.
You're right, George.
What?
Let's have a closer look at that section.
What?
There was nothing I could see which matched the Alpha Stone. Nico,
There's an Omega right there.
The Omega symbol is just like that bend in the river.
Let's have a closer look.
I'm a bit stumped this time, George.
Could be a dead end.
No. Look at the arrangement of those ruins.
They seem to be arranged in a cross, but not quite.
They're like the points on the Alpha Stone.
I wondered what they meant.
That's
This is the most like grabbing for straws
is missing.
thing.
Exactly. The missing point is the location we're looking for.
So, we just read the map reference.
And we have the location of the Armillary.
Well done, George.
Thanks, Andre. Come on, Nico. We have to stop Cesaro.
The heck?
One of us should be patrolling, you know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you're right. Off you go then.
Oh, thanks.
No, I mean, I'd love to help, but, well, strong sunlight makes me blotchy.
Well, use your sunblock then.
Well, that makes me blotchy too.
You're pathetic. How did you ever get to be a henchman?
This is the place, all right. So, what's the
We
plan?
were in
It was your turn to
Montfaucon
think of one.
in
I'm
France.
sure it was yours.
I guess we'll just have to do what we always do.
Wing it.
I prefer the word improvise. That doesn't look like a proper entrance. Cesaro has.
I'm glad that didn't get asked before we saw it happen.
We should scout out the rest of the area.
Great idea. Did you bring the cloak of invisibility?
Damn! I left it in a bag of forgetfulness.
Nico!
I'm really glad that question wasn't asked earlier. Look at this. What Looney Tunes is this?
Did you hear something?
No.
I could have sworn. You'd best go and look.
Oh, right. Me? Why me? You're the one with the overactive imagination.
Out of the two of us, who's scarier?
Ah, but I also get sunburn, remember?
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, great. Now the guards patrol him.
Is that 7 hours? Holy cow. This game's been really long. I did save, right? Yeah. Alright, since there's only like 2 questions left, we're just gonna stop here for today. I'll wait